This right here is Car Con Carne. Car Con Carne is a Q101 podcast. I'm James Van Oswald. Car Con Carne is presented by Exploding House Printing. Exploding House is here for all of your screen printing, embroidery, and other merch needs. They're local. They're over in Hermosa, and you should consider them for your if you're in a band or if you have a brand, whatever. Consider them for t-shirts, merch, whatever. They focus on small businesses, bands, and brands. They've worked on products for the Music Box, Dante's Pizzeria, The Empty Bottle, Meatwave. They have a whole list you could check out at Exploding House, explodinghouseprinting.com, excuse me. And Jonathan, the main guy behind it, he's been doing this for literal decades. He knows what he's doing. Besides that technical expertise he brings, he delivers production efficiency and cost awareness so he can offer boutique print shop quality at much lower large print shop prices. Check him out on Instagram at Exploding House, or as previously mentioned, explodinghouseprinting.com to get a quote or just be in awe of all the people that they've worked with.
It's Car Con Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Car Con Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Oswald.
So, this is, as mentioned, Car Con Carne. I'm joined by Arden and Courtney of Double Identity, local pop punk band that you can see on Valentine's Day at Beat Kitchen. Marina City, a multiple-time Car Con Carne guest, is the headliner. Gold Steps and Miss Trophia also on the bill. That's a lovely way to spend Valentine's Day. That is an audio box of chocolates. We are outside Galloping Ghost. Now, we're not actually going in there. We're Galloping Ghost in Brookfield, which is video game mecca. Do you play video games?
This is a long talked about thing on our Discord. Is like, I don't play video games because I have in the past, like at friends' houses and stuff. Unless you count like a Wii, I don't think that counts. But like
sure.
Video game, okay.
It counts.
I meant like an Xbox.
I'm
or
a
whatever.
gamer. I play Candy Crush.
But I was talking about this in our Discord last night. I was like, I cannot let myself get like a PlayStation or something because that's all I would do.
Right.
Like if you ever want new music from us, you can't let me get that. I'm being so serious. Like there's a new Life is Strange game coming out, and I played the first one back in my youth, and I loved it. And I know there's other ones. But I was like, oh my God, I wish I could play this. But then that's all I would do. I know I'd be obsessed with it. So really, I'm taking one for the team by not doing it. So if we ever take a break from the band, I'm just going to play video games.
Are you a hobbyist? You're just all in with whatever?
Yes.
I love a good hyperfixation.
Okay, well, what's yours?
Right now, he did
Oh,
Rivalry.
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it, too. That's all I've been hearing about.
It's
you
like
guys.
such a great like dopamine hit.
My dopamine hit, I have an obsession with collecting things. Not
Trinkets?
No, more like
I love trinkets.
something we were talking about before we started recording. I love physical media. I love records. You brought Double Identity CDs
We did.
Yes, we did.
into the car, which I'll hold up here.
Well, and what we did too on that one you just showed, Talking to Ghost, the Encore, is we put 5 bonus songs on it that aren't on streaming, aren't on our website, aren't anywhere. They're just on the CD.
I love that.
Because I love a good signed CD.
I agree.
Like that's
If you have a CD,
my favorite
you
thing.
should sign it. Why would you not sign it is kind of my feeling.
See, back in my day, I'm a couple years older than both of you.
It's a state of mind, okay?
It's absolutely.
Yeah.
I still think I'm 25. But CDs were a thing, and I had thousands of them, like floor to ceiling, wall to wall.
That's awesome.
I got to a point. Well, I got to a point where I'm like, digital's a thing. I can stream. I can download. No one's playing CDs anymore.
Oh no.
You know where this is going. I got rid of thousands and thousands
I fear.
of CDs. And before that happened, I collected records. I had thousands and thousands of records.
Uh-oh.
But then CDs came along. I thought, no
needs
one's
the
playing records.
record?
Right. And if you've ever moved crates of vinyl at any point in your life from one apartment to the next, that gets old quick, and you don't want to do that anymore. So I've spent the better part of the past 10 years of my life reclaiming those periods of my life and throwing myself back into physical media. Now, both of you didn't grow up with physical media the way I did, but you've
We had a boombox. Does that?
it counts.
We were like right on the cusp, so like we remember when like CDs were the only real way to listen.
Well, I mean,
we didn't have a record player.
We didn't have a record
boomboxes.
player, but our grandparents have a record player. So that was always like the thing is like, oh, when we go to their house, they have the big, record player.
Also,
all
the
old
music
records.
we listened to was not being pressed
No,
on vinyl at the
it was
time. Now
not.
they're going back and pressing it on vinyl.
Yes.
No,
So
you had to go to
now I need
Target
get
at
it.
like midnight or whatever to get the CD because there was no other way to
I
get
do
it.
collect vinyl, and people are always like, "Oh, like I don't have a CD player, but you should like press your music on vinyl." I'm like, if you're not going to spend
I don't have
$10
a
on a
record
CD,
player,
you're not
so-
going to spend more
Checkmate.
on a record. So like as soon as you wanna be buying those, like that's great, we'll do it. But definitely more expensive, and that's a more expensive
And I
hobby
feel
than
like
Oh, yeah.
CDs they're more durable.
Well,
too.
certainly.
Like
The
I don't think
CDs?
records are as I don't want to say flimsy. I know that's not true, but
They used to be flimsier, and now they're sturdier. I mean, back in the day, back in the mass production period of the 1980s, you could hold up a new record and you could wave it in the air and it would like flop. But now, they're 140 to 180 grams. They're a little more substantial. They feel weightier.
Heavier.
Yeah. They feel like you're getting something for your
Yeah.
money. But to your point, records, I was saying this a couple episodes ago, records have become so prohibitively expensive. It's hard to be a collector, a fan. Like,
Well, and now there's
And then there's-
15 variants
Yeah.
of
Yes.
them as well, which you can argue about if that's right or not.
what
all
about
day long.
cassettes?
But those are sort of coming back too.
Cassettes are kind of coming back.
are they?
I was trying to look up
think
how to
so.
like burn a cassette. Is that
I have
don't-
like
I don't think that's the
three.
right word. But
I have a
it's burn
Waterparks
CD.
one, a Nightly one, and Maisie Peters. I think
I have Selena Gomez and Sabrina
cassettes are coming
Carpenter.
back for me because I bought like a little player.
Cassettes are fun. My experience with them
I'm scared of them though because I feel like they're gonna break.
is that they break. That's exactly where I was going. Because they
Sit
can,
on the shelf. You look so nice.
you hit rewind one time and then it snaps and then it's all over and it's beyond repair. And
Yeah. At least with a CD, it's like you also get a digital download.
I love that. And and a lot of
You used to do that with
Two
movies.
for the price of one, people. Come on.
a lot of records, like especially the independent artists, will do the download cards as well. And I like having that digital backup. Mm-hmm. But I guess the question I was getting at is, are you into that? When we first started talking, before we started recording, you had mentioned that you thought this was a dying art, and I feel like I'm seeing the opposite happen.
I think you're right. I think it is definitely coming back. It's nice to be in that time of like, oh, we can see it coming back.
I think we all live our lives so online.
Yes.
Well,
But
you're
it's-
like with streaming, you're renting the music.
Right.
Yeah.
If you can even call it that, like effectively. So, and plus, there's a lot of ethical issues surrounding streaming and
Sure.
all of that.
It's
So-
great for discovery. But
Yes.
after that, well, that's like whenever we go to a show, Mom was like, I'm getting a CD. And then if I get there and they don't have a CD or they just have a vinyl, then I'm mad because I'm like, also now I have to carry, who wants to carry a vinyl the whole show? People.
It's
Not
so
me.
fragile. I'm stressed. I'm like, don't.
And you
break.
can't stick it in a pocket. You can't shove it in
Yeah.
your coat. I agree.
You have to hold it like
and
it's
then
a
it's
baby.
raining or it's snowing
Uh-huh.
like it is right now, and you're like,
Yeah, we're very fortunate. We're recording. We're in Brookfield, right outside of Chicago. It's going to be about 1,000,000 degrees below zero over the
Yeah.
next 48 hours. So this is our last chance to
Literally.
get out of the
I
house.
was like, I think Friday it's gonna be like -3 or
Yeah.
something.
It was like, it's my coworker, so I was like, it feels like -25 according to the forecast. We work remote, so
Yeah.
that's nice.
Why are they
But
going
we're
outside?
Like, oh, all right, I'll be staying in. So we picked the best day to do this.
100% the best day. Now, as we're recording this, I mentioned the Valentine's Day show. You just did a show a few days ago. You were at Rock House. How'd that go?
It was good. There was a snowstorm, but it was
course.
good. I didn't realize that was our first time there. It was super nice green rooms and everything as well. The stage is so tall. It's like taller than
Reminds me
I'm
of
gonna redo
Arden
that.
Ballroom. Not as tall, but
I'm 5
Feels
feet tall,
tall.
and I swear that stage was taller than me. Okay,
It probably was.
and then our friends are playing, and they're like, "Everybody, come up closer. I want to be like, homeboy. We can't see you. I can't see you if I get any closer." Okay, like it's a struggle. Normally I wear heels at shows, and then I hate myself the next day. So I was like, this year I'm trying something new. So I have like bedazzled gym shoes. So I'm going with that, but then I'm not taller.
Well,
So.
your gym shoes do have a little lift to them.
These do, yeah.
Yeah.
My Converse definitely do. I get the platform me ones because
I'm Converse obsessed because you can wash them.
I didn't know that.
Well, the canvas ones.
Am I a freak? I don't wash my shoes.
No.
I don't wear my Converse enough to wash them. But it was funny because normally we like dress up fancier than what I'm wearing right now. Even though this is what I typically wear. we normally dress up for shows, but it was the night before the Bears game.
Right.
So I was like, I want to wear, I have this really cute reversible Bears jacket that I wear all the time. I'm like, I want to wear this, and we never, like, wear stuff like this. So we were like, okay, the whole band is wearing Bears gear.
That was the moment to do it.
It was. Well, and, we've had that gig planned for a long time, and when the Bears beat the Packers, it was like they're either going to play on Saturday night, pretty much, or Sunday.
It was stressful in our house.
I was like, oh my God, my mom's like, I'm not going to the show if they play on Saturday. I'm like, I don't want to go to the show if they play on Saturday. Like, what are we going to do? So thank God.
And you got to have the baseline family
win,
support at a show.
Yeah,
You gotta,
who's going to run merch?
Right.
Not me.
Not me.
Does mom run merch?
Yeah.
That's,
most of the time, yeah.
That's adorable.
I mean, we do also. I just don't like handling money. I don't know. I like talking to people, though. Like, that's the fun part. And we do a thing at our shows where we have, it's like a drop cloth for the tablecloth, and then we have markers, different colors every show for people to sign.
Well, that's fun.
So we're literally like, you don't have to buy anything, and we have free stuff there too, but like, just come and sign it, because everybody forgets to sign it. They're like scared, and then afterwards they're like, oh, I didn't sign it. And I'm like, girl, we told you 7 times. Please just come sign it.
It's a little thing, but that's how you build community.
Well, and it's fun. I don't know. Like, I like seeing, like, sometimes people just sign their name and that's it. Or some people, like, draw little pictures. I'm like, oh.
Not inappropriate
And
pictures.
that's hard because it's...
Thank God,
Not
because
with
we're
your mom
always
there.
scared.
No,
Well,
they better
if
not.
it's being supervised, because boys. I'm like, I'll
Because
shame
boys.
you. I don't care. Like, if you do it...
I'm always afraid when she says
That's
that,
not
or when
a
we say,
challenge.
like, no one has done that, because I'm afraid they're going to, like, be like, so I'll be first.
Right.
I'll be the one, and then they'll talk
I just
about
cover
me.
it up, so, like, your work would be for nothing.
So the show at Rock House was good. Do you do, like, postmortems after the show where you talk about what worked and what didn't?
We do, not in, like, a formalized thing. Like, I mean, half the time it's like, oh, hey, we should change this or do this or whatever. So kind of, yes, but not in like a, oh, let's sit down and have a meeting about it. It's usually at like on the car ride home or, at the next practice or what have you.
Do you argue about set
Yes.
lists?
We argue all the time.
Well, all right, so on that note, let's take a step back. You are sisters.
Yes.
Clearly.
Yes.
Clearly. Musical family?
No.
Really? You came to
Really?
music?
Not at all. So actually, that's an interesting story based on where we are right now. So how we started in music was when we were 5 years old, our neighbors' sons didn't want their drum set anymore. So for our birthday, our neighbors gave us the drum set. So my parents were like, what are we going to do?
That's what
so
parents that's what parents
They're
love
like,
to see. Oh,
"Thanks
good.
so
Give the
much."
kids
The loud one.
Yeah.
Right. So Astound Education is literally right down the street from here, and that's where we took music lessons starting when we were 5.
When you were 5. Okay.
So that's when we both started on drums, and then a couple years later, Arden switched to guitar. But yeah, so it pretty much started like a block away, not even from here.
And have the two of you, I mean, since you both took music lessons together from that period, have you always kind of been in lockstep with each other?
Yeah. I mean, and like being twins too, being
We
the same
like
age,
the
it's
same stuff.
Yeah, it just...
The genetics always fascinate me.
Well,
with
it's
twins.
interesting too, because like, you hear from other people that are twins, and sometimes they're polar opposites of each other, and I'm like, I don't know what that's like. Sorry, I can't help you. Like, I don't...
Well, we don't have any other siblings
Yeah.
either, so we don't know the difference.
Right. And see, I'm an only child, so I find siblings fascinating, twins fascinating-er. Just
So we're special.
you are clearly special. So you started on the musical track super early, age of 5. When did you know that you wanted to really do it all the time?
I don't know. That's a good question, because I feel like, I mean, back when we started, like, we were not doing it thinking, oh, we're going to do this. It's just like a thing that we did.
So we just kept doing it.
Yeah. So I know that that's not usually the answer that people like. It's normally like, oh, I was locked in, but like,
Yeah.
it wasn't like, we wasn't. Oh my God, we weren't. God, okay. Like, I was always scared and like didn't practice and got too much into like the perfectionism thing when I was younger, and some of that still lingered, y'all. Not gonna lie, but I don't know. I think when we started recording or writing, Red Flags and Roses was the first song that we put out from Talking to Ghosts. and we recorded it in Indiana with Roy Robley, who we're doing all our stuff with now. And that was like 2021, I think, is when that came out. So that was kind of like the rebirth, I think, of doing this and taking it seriously, because we'd been doing it, up until then, but we were still trying to kind of figure out what we were doing and what we wanted to sound like. And, we finally had stuff to write about, too. Because
we were still writing before that.
Right, but like,
right here.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you look back on that now and you're like, what was I talking about? Like, I don't even know.
Well, and sonically, this was first release. I'm looking at Small Talk. This is raw and scrappy, and Legends is kind of punk, and
and all of that was recorded like analog too. Like now the stuff,
interesting.
Yeah, it's digital. What we do now, which I prefer, that was like a huge like culture shock to me going in and being like, what do you mean? Like we can change stuff later. Like we don't have to set the amp tone right now and stick with it. Thank God.
I don't have to play the whole drums through the whole song through every single time. Yeah.
So that has also been nice to kind of mess with that and then do more like electronic-y stuff and just experiment with it more, because I think because we
at first I didn't want it. We wanted everything to be like a real instrument, like originally.
We couldn't like grasp.
You can probably, if you're paying attention, you can probably hear that through like the song, through like Talking to Ghosts Act 1 versus Act 2 versus the songs we do now, because we are very much so like, it has to be real instruments, like we're playing, because sometimes you go and like you watch and it's just basically we're like, we don't want to do like karaoke with it, which no shade to people that do that.
Well,
and
that
just wasn't what we were
now
going
we have a
for.
couple songs that I'm just like, I'll put the guitar on the track and I'll just like bounce around and sing it live and we'll see. We have a bassist that plays with us and everything, and obviously Courtney's always playing drums, but I've also like loosened up on that because I'm like, oh, it can be fun too, like we can just do whatever we want. And it'll be fine, because that's the main thing, I think, is to have fun.
How does your bass player I would think it would be overwhelming to dive in to a group with
I
the
have
two
no
of you.
idea. No idea. I can ask him
He
next time
doesn't
I see
talk
him.
that much, so maybe
But maybe that's the secret.
maybe that's the secret.
Maybe it is. I think we entertain him.
We renamed him. We call him Starburst.
Oh, I love a good fruit chew.
And that was
the
just
story.
right. And now his wife will refer to him as that. She'll write, when she signs the tablecloth, she writes Mrs. Starburst, which is funny.
So you just said to him, you know what, your name's not working out for us. We're gonna.
Well, at the time, we also had someone else with his name, like playing extra guitar with us sometimes.
Okay, it was a joke. Also, it started
joke.
out as a joke, and then
we
it
made
just
sure,
kind of,
like, we were like, is it okay if we like call you this? Like, we checked. We didn't like bully him. I don't think he's gonna be on the next episode, just him, and he'll be like, here's the dark truth.
I finally get to speak my truth. I finally get to let this out. Talking about the evolution of sound, from that scrappy beginning to today, the production, I think the songwriting have evolved, are more sophisticated. And I feel like, I said you were pop punk at the beginning, but really you're leaning harder into the pop than the punk.
Yeah, I would say we definitely are. I think, like, in the beginning, and 2021, it wasn't the beginning, but the new beginning, like, people would say, like, oh, you guys are like Disney pop punk. So I was like, sure.
Which is kind of like a backhanded compliment.
No, they always follow it up. They're like, in like a good way.
And I was like, well,
Sure.
we grew up on that, so we like that. Like, that's not an insult to us. I'm like, if you meant it as an insult, then we have a problem. But, but it was said.
They're all wildly successful, so thank you.
But yeah, I would say we were actually talking today about that with our mom, and she was like, well, like, what genre are you guys? Like, what is it really? I'm like, well, I don't think we're really pop punk. I think we're more pop rock.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear
but
it.
people hear real guitar
Or distorted guitar, and they're like, I know what that is.
Paramore?
That's pop punk.
Yeah.
So,
Which we do cover Still Into You at our shows. So we're not beating the allegations. But it is a good song.
Well, also, a lot of times people, like, that kind of style of music, it's like Hayley Williams because it's a female singer, and then it's Taylor Swift, which never going to complain about Taylor Swift comparisons because she's literally the best person ever to ever exist. But it's like they only know the two.
Right. And it's kind of a cheap an easy comparison.
Or if they know other ones, I won't know them, and I'm like, thank you. And then I'm like, please don't ask me a follow-up question. I'm begging.
Lyrically, relationships are a focus. Mm-hmm. The party. Your two most recent songs, correct me if I'm wrong, your two most recent songs are The Mess You Make Me and The Party.
Correct.
Similar to what we're doing right now, the person in the party is in a car.
There's a lot of car imagery. Honestly, I don't know why. For real, like I've noticed it a lot.
Even
lately.
in Talking to Ghosts. I mean, that's intentional in there.
Like the rear view, that was all on purpose. It's not that it's not intentional. I'm just not meaning to talk about. I don't spend that much time in cars, contrary to popular belief. I don't like driving.
You don't at all?
I do, but I don't like it.
I'm legally allowed. I don't.
They let me.
Ever since COVID, like I'm thrilled to drive anywhere. Like
just the chance to get out.
Yeah. Just listen to whatever I want to and go at my own pace. I'll take side streets all the way if I want.
I'm afraid of the other cars. Like I know I'm okay, but like
that's
the
a
other
fair
ones,
point.
They're scary.
Driving has become a lot more precarious because you're seeing people do this as they're driving.
Yeah.
They're next to you and you're like,
Like you just want to, you wish your car had an external speaker so you can say, get off the fucking phone.
Literally, I'm like, that's the most preventable thing. I paid attention in driver's ed, okay?
I'm sorry, should I not swear in front of you?
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm 26.
I don't want your mom to watch this and say, I can't believe that.
She already was like, how can I watch this? I'm like, it'll be on YouTube.
It'll be on YouTube. Or Facebook if she's a mom. She might have Facebook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Facebook just not even on the radar for a 26-year-old?
I mean,
it is. Okay, listen. Like when we were in middle school,
it's all AI slop. I'm not gonna lie,
so
I don't go on there.
Came around, and then like everyone that we went to school with was like lying about how old they were to get on Facebook, and I was like, why would you do that? Literally, what is on there?
See, when I was a kid, we were lying to get alcohol underage, not get on Facebook.
I only got Facebook because I needed to use Messenger for something, and I was like, okay, I guess, and then it just sits there. Until I'm like, hey, the band released a new song, or it's my birthday.
Sure, like my header is from the song we released in like 2020 or something. I just haven't changed my layout.
A time capsule.
Fine. It's fine. Yeah.
So, thinking about relationships and songs, where do ideas come from? Are they all experience turned into music? Are you storytelling?
Most of it, at least on Talking to Ghosts and stuff, is very heavily based in reality, I guess.
Write what you know?
Yeah, for better, for worse.
Right.
More as therapy even.
Yeah, I think it was more intentional on Talking to Ghosts. Like we would have conversations about like lyrics, and it's like we could put this lyric here, but it's like I want like everything in this to be 100% factual. Like we moved further into like metaphor and stuff, like you can hear in some of the songs, but with that we were very like intentional of like we're telling the story like as it was.
Interesting.
Versus the new songs.
One thing I'm picking up from both of you is a drive for authenticity. You talk about using real organic instruments and how that was an important thing. You're talking about how the lyrics needed at one point to represent actual things that happened. I don't know if this is something you've thought about outside of your subconscious, but how important is authenticity to what the band does?
I think that when you say it, it sounds intentional. I don't know if we went into any of it thinking that. Maybe we will now. But I mean, I would say we're showing up as ourselves. Sometimes it might be an elevated version of that a little bit, but I mean, we're still relatively young and figuring out exactly what that is.
I'm a child bride.
Stop. But yeah, in terms of like the party and the mess you make me, that stuff was more informed less on like this like XYZ happened this way versus like, oh, I felt this way and this is like the way of telling that. This is kind of a random reference, but
I know what you're going to say.
Do you?
Go ahead.
But in high school, we read this book called The Things They Carried. Do you know?
Sure.
Okay.
Everyone read it in high school.
And I remember
was supposed to.
after we read it, finding out that like that wasn't factual, like that wasn't exactly how it happened, and he wrote it that way because then you would like feel the way that it felt, and that racked me. I was like, what do you mean? what do you mean it's not real? Like, at first I didn't like it, but then I was like, okay, I get it. That makes sense.
I'm still mad, but I get the
So
purpose.
clearly that stuck with me deeply. Excellent book. Terrible book, but excellent book. Yeah, what was the question? Where was I going?
It's about
You answered it about
Yeah.
authenticity. So to kind of put a bow on things, Double Identity at Beat Kitchen on Valentine's Day. What a bill. Marina City, your headliner, Gold Steps, and Miss Trophia. Fantastic night of music. We talked about the two most recent songs. Are you working on more stuff now?
We are, yeah. We're definitely having new music out this year.
Great.
For sure.
Hopefully very soon.
Going over the border to Indiana to
Yeah.
record?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. All right, cool.
Everybody's like, they're all freaked out. They're like, you go to Indiana? I'm like, it's like an hour. It's right over the border. Like, it's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, you're not going to Istanbul. It's
I'm
just
like,
right over
just
there.
Right there. I
Yeah.
think that's like the closest people go normally. Everyone else is like flying out places, and we're
Right.
like, we're just gonna drive over the border.
Yeah, I mean, stop at Calumet Fisheries on your way.
Yeah.
So nice to have met you both. I hope this was. I know it's weird jumping into a stranger's car on a.
Everybody was
dark
like,
side
you're
street.
doing what? You're going where?
I'm like, it's
With who?"
fine. He does this all the time. They're like, he does this all the time. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
There's proof online. We're not
There-
getting kidnapped.
Exactly. People know where to find me. But no, a pleasure meeting you both. Keep doing what you're doing. I think you've got it locked in. I think you
Thank you
sound
for
great.
having us.
Thank you so much for having us.